Well, good morning or good afternoon, Central Arkansas. Meteorologist Nathan Scott. And we're going to start off the graphic here with talking about why are we going to see sleet versus snow. And it's basic just meteorology. When you have the cloud temperatures 32 all the way down to the ground, it's snow. But we have a layer of warm air, about 6,000 to 10,000 feet expected. So the snowflakes are going to melt into raindrops, and then those raindrops will freeze, and that's what causes sleet to develop. They're frozen raindrops for the most part. Now, if the wedge of warm air is much thicker and we just have a small sliver of temperatures right at the surface at freezing or below, that's when you have the snowflakes melt into raindrops, but it stays in the form of rain until it reaches the ground, and that is freezing rain. We'll have to deal with both of those situations across Arkansas with this winter storm. So with sleet, you can hear it. When it's outside, it makes that sound and it bounces off of cars and objects and off your face. But the good news is sleet does not coat everything in ice. It doesn't coat trees or power lines. Different story when it comes to freezing rain, because you look outside, it looks like it's raining, but you check the temperature, and if it's below freezing, that means you have a freezing rain situation, and that will coat everything in ice. Your back doorstep, the trees, the cars, the power lines, and that is a situation we're getting more and more concerned about into South and Southeast Arkansas. So here's what to expect. Mostly a heavy snow event with some sleet possible in North Arkansas, but a large chunk of Central Arkansas, I think it's predominantly a sleet event and heavy sleet. Now on the back side of the system, we could see it change over to all snow before it all moves out. Down into South and Southeast Arkansas, that's where you'll have mostly a sleet event with freezing rain, and it could be significant freezing rain with the ice storm possible. So here's the snowfall forecast, and it's going to be a huge difference county by county. So right around Little Rock Metro, it is a broad range, a trace, maybe as much as 4 inches if we see that backside of the system produce a burst of snow, but your accumulations really ramp up because all snow here in northwest Arkansas could easily top out over a foot. There could be some locations that see 16 to 18 inches of snow from this event in northwest and north Arkansas. Here in Central Arkansas, your sleet forecast, 2 to 4 inches of sleet. Less amounts down into South Arkansas and then especially into North Arkansas, and where that sleet and snow line really divide, that's when you're going to have those sharp gradients with the snowfall across even a county. As for the ice forecast, freezing rain, your highest amounts, ice storm potential is going to be situated into Southeast Arkansas, and then we'll see lesser amounts the closer that you are to Little Rock Metro. Precipitation start time, 3 to 6 for Southwest Arkansas. I think we'll be able to get through the evening rush, Friday evening rush here in Central Arkansas, and then it'll take a longer time into Northeast Arkansas. Future radar will watch the winter precipitation make its way in here later Friday afternoon, Friday evening. It's blue, it's pink, but how far does this pink make its way up to the north? That is the big question we're still trying to figure out, but by far a lot of sleet, freezing rain down to the south, heavy snow to the north. And then you see here what's happening throughout the day on Saturday. Just stay home. It's going to be miserable out there with temperatures into the teens and low 20s. It's going to feel even colder. When I talk about the backside of the system, the Long Range European shows by Saturday night into Sunday, we could see a little bit of snow. And that's when we could see, I think, snow here into more of Central Arkansas if that does verify. Long range forecasts with the temperatures now, 85 to 100 hours will be below freezing. Those winds, they're going to be gusty, and with those winds around, that's going to add to the situation of potential of power outages in South and Southeast Arkansas. Here's your lows dropping down into the teens. Single digits, especially if you have a heavy blanket of snow. And your wind chill forecast, I have to show you this because as we go into Monday morning, it could feel like below zero here in Little Rock Metro, well below zero, maybe as low as 27 below zero in the parts of North Arkansas. Tomorrow, a biting Arctic wind, mostly cloudy. Mix arrives around evening, and your 7-day forecast with that THV 11 weather impact alert Friday all the way through Sunday. It is going to be a winter mess out there this weekend. Once again, We're not just talking about the winter weather, dangerous cold. Stay home, stay warm, and be smart.